Bonjour everybody, we are in the hallway, in the main hallway, and just in front of me, I will show you, is the front door, okay? So we have to do this hallway, and again on my list of things to do for my dear husband, the hallway is to me a priority. So I'm going to show you what we are thinking of doing. Okay, so this is the front door, and here we have a box with the le compteur électrique, as we say. So we're gonna have to do something about that. The beams are new, they are not 300 years old, so they can be painted, sanded and painted. The wallpaper, nice and textured. We are going to remove it. Carl has already removed the wallpaper from the doors because, yes, in France they even wallpapered the doors. As you can see, 3 doors, 3 wallpapered doors. So for those of you who like things traditional in France, prepare to wallpaper your doors. So wallpaper removed, walls painted, shall I say. In passing, look at the beautiful bouquet of roses that my romantic husband got to me for Valentine's. Beautiful. Merci. And the tiles. So the tiles are in very good condition, they're like new, but they really don't go with the style of this place. So we're waiting for a quote from our builder to see how much that will cost to remove them and put some stone tiles instead. And you can see how the style doesn't go. We have modern tiles with beautiful stone doorways. I mean, really, that doesn't go. So they're gonna have to go. This chair is a project for me. This bench is another project for me on my own list. So voila. Oh, and this door as well. This completely modern door, again, fully wallpapered. Oh, the joys. Modern door handle. So we'll do the changes. So really this hallway should be a nice hallway. As you come in, you think, oh, this is a nice hallway. These, we will keep those clothes hooks. They are really, really lovely. I like them. And they are old. So voila, this is our plan.
As always, Marianne's little projects for me turn into mammoth undertakings. The wallpaper that they've put on has like a plastic polystyrene coating on the top. So you can't just dampen it and pull it down because the water doesn't penetrate. Getting this top coating off is a right pain. Merci, Marianne. We've got some damp issues. They painted some kind of plaster thing behind on the walls, and it's damp. I mean, it's kind of, feel it? So, I mean, you can see the efflorescence. That's the back of the fireplace next door. Mm-hmm. And you can hear that even the plaster itself is hollow in patches, which means that it's coming away from the substrate. So if we just go through into the next room, which is like a little lounge area, which is all a little bit upside down still, we have this chimney, and on the other side of that chimney is the damp in the walls. So I reckon it's coming down the chimney and causing a problem there. I'm going to continue around in the corner, but we're also starting to find out where they've papered over the cracks, literally. And here, a few surprises. So it might look like we're doing things a bit piecemeal. Yeah, tower, plaster off, wallpaper off in here, But what it is allowing us to do is see where the issues are, and then we can find out what we have to do to permanently solve them so that the place lasts another 300 years.
And you've got some white on the top of your nose.
Where?
Yes.
And this, of course, means that we can't do any work in the hall until that's done. Because until that's done, or sorted out, then any finishing we put on it, any paint or paper or whatever we decide to do, is just going to get destroyed again. Until we solve the damp problem, we can't move forward. We have a builder giving us a quote for some works we need in the property. So when he comes along, we'll ask him to look at that and see what he thinks. He might just be able to say, oh, you can buy a product that you paint on it and that's it. And we'll sort the chimney out up above. And once that's sorted, that's sorted. You have to sort the problem first before you can start making good. So that's a bit of a disappointment, really. It's one of those things about renovation, especially for an old property. You have to do things properly, otherwise you just store up problems for later on. And no matter what you want to do to the property has its own needs, and you have to take account of that. You have to do what the house needs, not what you want. Marianne would say it's rather like style. You have to do what you need to do over what you want to do, because what you want to do sometimes just won't work. Some of the things she says are fundamental truth no matter what you do, whether it's renovation, whether it's style. Pay attention to Marianne. She's a very, very wise woman.